They're going to ask me on my
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to King Talk Miami, where no holes are barred, no holes are barred, and no holes are barred. Which one? We saying first, holes or holes?
Let's try number 3.
You want to start at the holes?
This one?
Yeah. Yes, you done found it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, thank you again
for
joining us.
I'm trying to put your hand on it again. You know how to grab it.
I sure
Speak into the mic, baby.
This will be the last week that we're actually going to start like at 9:30. From next week, we'll be going back to our regular schedule time, which is 11 p.m. So make sure you'll join us as we head back.
And we're excited about our guests for next week as well.
I'll be excited when you put your mouth on it.
Yeah, y'all are gonna be really excited about
this
our
show
guests too.
Because we're gonna have guests. I don't want the guests to come and you start giving them that sorry ass head. I need you to practice on.
You want to my delivery on the mic?
Practice on my delivery.
Don't put your mouth on it, but get close and intimate. Because I don't have. Oh, I still have.
What do
I don't have no more cleaner, so.
Oh, so she has to hold it.
Yeah, I need you to hold
like this
and get intimate.
Or like this.
Yes. Speaking to that mic, baby.
You know what? You got everybody laughing on
No guy has ever told you to speak into the mic. That used to be my line. Go ahead.
Speaking to the mic. This your opportunity for you to have your 15 minutes of your 15 seconds or 15 minutes. Are you a 15-second guy or 15 minutes?
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
I don't think I've ever been a 15. I've never had a 15 seconds.
Damn, that's
somebody posted. What did they post today? Something about
And I'm old. I've been eating pussy for I've been eating pussy more than 2 decades. So yeah.
I think it was
I know how to cheat.
I think it was on Boosie's Instagram where he said something about no one has been with a guy who nuts in 2 or 3 minutes or some crap like that. I was like, lies.
Some of them don't even last 2 or 3 minutes.
Thank you very much. They'd be like, as soon as they get me, like, you'd be like, damn bitch, did you really just come?
Those are the ones that you got to do a whole lot of foreplay with before. Like a lot of foreplay.
Right.
I'll be mad as hell. I ain't get mine yet, and he go letting off his. Oh no, we have a problem. And then, especially if he can't get it right back up, oh, definitely got a problem.
So you're fighting?
I'm not fighting, but I'm just saying next time it won't be going down like that. Next time I'll make sure I get my rocks off first, like twice, because you owe me one anyway. And then,
damn, you gonna get it off twice.
She's taking count.
Yeah,
she's taking count.
Yeah, about that.
Why not?
So, what's going on, Tika Limon?
Baseball player David Ortiz was shot in the DR, and they're saying that like a drug lord from over there hired like a police officer.
There was a police officer?
They said he
was a police officer. To get him to take him out, but he survived, thank God, by the grace of God. And one of the guys was trying to get away. One of the getaway guys was trying to get away on a motorcycle, and I guess he fell off or he lost control of the motorcycle.
Is that the one they beat up?
Yeah, and then they they whooped his ass. His fans or people that were there when it happened, they gave him a good beating.
But that's crazy. But I
very
still
crazy.
Okay, Petty, do you think that he wanted to kill him?
Hell yeah.
Like from the footage, he shot him in the back. Like, and as close as he was, he could have shot him in his head. Like,
yeah, but you know, everybody always said you could have shot him. No,
yeah, he probably got nervous.
That's what, maybe.
In the heat of action, things move. He probably did aim, and it was a move, and things happened. You know,
maybe, possibly.
Burford.
And somebody.
Your girlfriend is cheating on you, and you're gonna try to go attack the person she's cheating with. Like, either you leave or you do something to her. Like, what you doing something to the man for? But they're not even admitting that. They saying that allegedly. So,
of course.
Brighter news: Young Miami is pregnant. So all the city girls and city boys are content about that. I'm happy for her. Oh, she has a little girl. She has a little boy already.
Oh, she does?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she has a little boy.
She has a son.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Anything else going on besides 50 cents?
And Trey Songz going ham over the weekend.
Yeah, I'm putting everybody on blast who took money on him from him to throw up in the club.
Yeah, he's riding Bow Wow ass.
Yeah.
Right now.
But it looks bad.
He need to be on the rampage.
But his guys like that, man. You know, I'm all for 50 in this one. Like, get him hell 50.
He is.
I used to be that guy in the club, like looking around, like you hand money over, and you looking at it, like, bro, why? You know what? Get that back. Let me break the ban on it. I didn't give it to you to. If I wanted to give you some money, I would have gave you some money.
Oh, yeah. I see that a lot.
Don't hold on to this.
And
we came in here to trick it off.
They pocket it. I see that. I think that is so.
I think it's lame.
I don't even know what word to use.
I think it's lame to get money to be seen getting money in the club and not to spend it.
And if I'm
not going to spend money in the club, I'm not.
Yeah, why take it from the person? And then for them to see you with it, just that looks so.
Like, why am I there for? That's how they say. That's big cap. Big cap.
Yeah, it looks just
big cap. That's what that means.
Well, I mean, Miami has a lot of that going on.
What? Tell me about it.
Well, you know, the problem is, well, it's not even the problem. The issue is, it's no longer a strip club scene.
Right. Agreed.
It's just club scene. So now the strip club is getting all the things that happens in a regular club.
Which is?
There's people not spending no damn money. See, before a strip club, like you went in a strip club with the purpose of, you know, you gonna spend some money. Like as a guy, you knew you were gonna go. You gonna go trick. You gonna go trick off on something. Huh?
Now them guys, they come in there and see who's spending the money, so they could go stand by them and be like,
take a picture they was with the money.
That's a reason. That's my issue I have with the club. Like you stealing my energy. I want to come in here, be tricking off, and see you over there tricking off, and then I like, you know what? We all in here doing our dirt. So that means we all clean. All our hands dirty, all our hands clean.
It is never gonna go back to that.
Not because I remember going to a bachelor party and then going to the next day to work, and for the guys that was another thing. I'm like, damn, you guys came to a bachelor party not to spend no money. That ain't make no sense either.
Right. Unfortunately, I've seen that happen a lot.
You supposed to come, the groom, guess what? Your money's no good tonight.
That must have been back in the 80s.
And we got to do stuff that, not that we necessarily did wrong things, but
what happens here stays here.
It's very racy, you know, or edgy. So we can't really speak about it because it can be taken the wrong way. That's the stuff I want to do. So that's the stuff I did. And you go to work, and they tell all the girls at work, what y'all, I would look at you. The main people who didn't spend a damn dime.
They want to be the ones bragging.
You don't shut your ass up. I ain't want to let
we
you
did this and we did that.
And boy, Rick spent, but he must have spent about, hold on, bro. Why you was counting?
Now,
hell yeah, they always count somebody else's pockets. They ain't gonna count their own.
No, factor in, this is like social media era, and we all are walking around with phones, and so everybody is.
I remember when like camera phones first
came out, it was.
Oh boy, that thing came out of the club. Security,
yeah.
Snatch your ass up.
I wish we could go back to those days.
Yeah. Now it's like you on Instagram.
The damn dancer come over there and taking pictures with, like, hold up.
Right.
I just lied to somebody.
Right. You don't know my life.
I just lied to somebody. I just told somebody I was going to Walmart. You tripping. I just told my old lady I got a late evening in the office tonight.
You know, in the office tonight.
I didn't lie. but I ain't necessarily was leading them down the right path.
That's a man for you, boy.
I mean,
can't live with him.
I'm supposed to be able to say that. That's life.
No, you're supposed to be able to be honest. Man,
that is honest. I told you
I'm going to the club to trick off.
I didn't say I said the office.
I'm going to the club to trick off.
Did I go to the
office? I want my man to be honest with me.
And I said I was going to have a late night in the office.
So you're going to tell your girlfriend that you're going to the club to trick off? Like, I mean, we're very accepting, but the average female doesn't want to hear her boyfriend say that he's even going to the strip club.
Man, listen.
I'll go to the strip club.
Get you some action, babe.
We gonna get fucked up.
One of them dummies want to
both gonna get some dances. Like, I want to be cool, like one of the boys. Like, I don't want to make him feel that he have to hide.
I mean, that too.
Granted, true, but y'all would be surprised how many females who actually go to the strip club regularly still don't want their husbands or boyfriends or their significant other
to get dancing,
to be in the club. Period.
Oh.
I don't know. I guess I just got it from a different perspective. Like, it's just like entertainment for me, so it's whatever.
Most of y'all worried about them cheating. Most of the cheating ain't done in there. Trust me on that one.
But shit, they damn sure.
Homegirl at the job that be bringing them lunch. That he always have lunch with. That's the one you need to worry about.
That's them lunch.
Not the girl who's there like, hey, I'm trying to figure out how to pay my light bill. She's just trying to pay a light bill. Quick and easy. Let me see what I can get out of him.
Right.
Out of these few dances.
If that's what he doing, I would hope he'll tell me.
Yeah. Girlfriends are all perturbed about the dancers when they should be worried about the average Jill.
Or their homegirl.
Oh hell, I ain't got time. Home girl. I trust all my.
Well, somebody might be listening. Well,
I trust my homegirls. If they want to go do some dumb shit, that's their business. If that nigga want to do some stupid, that's his stupid ass. My baby daddy had a baby with my best friend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She wasn't your best friend then.
She was my best friend.
Any other gossips going on?
Well, somebody's turning themselves in for groping. Who's that?
I don't know. I didn't see
I'm going to pull it up right now. Somebody's turning themselves. Yeah, they had a groping incident and they got turned themselves in.
Man, I'm so glad they don't have none of that going on back then, because I think I would have had to turn myself in for groping.
Groping who?
Like guys. Like I used to be like, in my my teenage early 20s. You just
used to walk up to guys and touch them?
Like, you'd have a clique of friends and I would be like the bold-faced one.
Just to walk up to a stranger and touch him?
No, like if we were sizing him and they were like, damn, that nigga look good or whatever, then I used to
I'd be scared as hell. I would walk up to a guy.
Yeah, I would touch, like I'd rub up on his butt,
I ain't touching nobody's, no stranger's butt.
I was the
But then again, they probably like it when you rub on their butt.
Right. So I'm glad it was a different time.
Cuba Gooding Jr. is expected to go into the New York Police Department and allege groping.
Who he groped?
I don't know. Actually, I don't.
And why? Like, I don't get it. Like, keep your hands to yourself, especially in this new day and age. And everybody looking for a meal ticket.
They say he was drunk and he groped some woman's breast in a bar.
Oh God! And I guess she gonna die.
Wow. She's gonna talk about how she's emotionally damaged.
Right.
From that.
She probably made her damn pussy wet. Did I say that? My bad.
It probably got wet.
Hey, I see Wendy Williams is hanging out with her 27-year-old boyfriend. Or, yeah, girl, ex-felon.
Mm-hmm.
27 years old, and he's good looking too.
Where she found him already?
I don't know. When he found her,
the cobwebs off of Wendy Williams.
Yeah, girl, they pulled up on her. One of the reporters, and
that's good for her, though. Good for her.
Good for her if he's into
if
her.
He's genuine.
If he's into, but if he's not, then I'm sure she got
enough people around her and she ain't that daft.
They've been hanging out, baby. They've been hanging out poolside, taking pictures and doing all type of stuff.
So, guess what's tonight's topic of convo?
I damn sure need to hear this.
We're gonna discuss tonight about externally milking the prostate.
Externally milking the prostate. That means no booty hole digging.
Yeah, not, a lot of guys are very turned off, so to speak, about massaging the prostate.
Or a lot of guys pretend that they are turned off. So what we decided to do is do a little research about doing it externally. So Patty, would you be, instead of internally massaging your prostate, would you be interested in getting your prostate externally stimulated?
Go on.
He need to hear how it's done first.
Well, at least it's not a no, but it's
Go on.
So we'll just start.
I'm an old man, so I got to figure out some things.
Okay, so prostate stimulation and massage is beginning to lose some of the stigma and negativity that surrounded it from years ago. Same thing that we're talking about. Some guys are simply not comfortable with having their girlfriends probably enter them or anybody entering them. Some people are against it because it brings all connotations of gay, and being homosexual, so they may not be interested. And some people are simply against it because, probably religious reasons or whatever. Whatever it is.
Religious reasons.
Hey, now these days everything is against somebody's religion.
Yeah, because such in the trash can is definitely against mine.
Exactly. So you can still massage the prostate without putting anything inside of you. It's called, like I said, external prostate massaging. And while some people agree that that you are able to do it, it still doesn't take away from the fact that internally massaging it is still like foolproof. This method is a little more tricky, as everybody's different, every guy is different. So, where do we begin? So the answer to this would be the gooch, the perineum, the little piece of skin between the anus and the scrotum. So that's where we would begin. So, Patty, have you had any, external play on your gooch?
Oh, yeah.
And did you like it?
They all like it. How
in a while.
External play, how like with the tongue,
next.
with the finger, with the
with the tongue. And what type of sensation did it give you?
Tickle.
Was it a good tickle?
I picture that feeling like how it feels like when somebody like look on our clit. That's what I think. It's like that's the man clit. Like
but you know that the clit is actually the penis for
I
women.
know that.
So,
but not the clit. The gooch ain't.
But probably the sensation like
it feel good when they suck on. So I forget it feel good when you suck on their perineum or they.
Okay. So yeah. So
you be sucking on man clit?
Oh no, maybe you know what?
No. You suck on man clit? Because you done gave it a name. Usually when people give something a name, that's what
maybe
I suck on man clit.
So what do you do? So is it like a surprise? Like you just so happen to suck on a man clit, or you say, "Baby, let me suck on that man clit"?
I think
I'm
actually
nobody shit.
Sucking or licking on the clit might be just like sucking or licking on like the bulb of the penis, the head of the penis. I think that's what it would be like. Probably that. I think it would give them the same kind of tingly sensation. I don't know.
Well, they get some sensation from the perineum.
I don't know.
Because they love it. They hold their legs up for
I think everybody's different. Because if you just
they hold their legs up?
head of my penis,
in the buck.
the rest of my penis becomes instantly cold. And I'll be like, okay, you need to handle all of this. I need,
if you do
you
what
just
now?
change the temperature of the
head
of the head, because your mouth is going to be warm. You know, your body should be warm.
So if they focus on the head,
you do that, then my shaft get real cold.
So they gotta.
So you have to put the whole thing in the mouth. Okay, so the perineum basically has two halves. At the front, it covers the penile bulb, which is which is like the inner ending of the penis, and at the rear is the softer area, which covers less fleshy muscles.
Okay.
So, for some people, you can stimulate. It all depends on the individual. Stimulation depends on what their preferences is. So, for you to do that, you actually have to do it with a willing partner, and you have to let him know what you're doing.
Okay.
So both of you can probably just experiment to see what works. Okay. So they're saying that some people are able to stimulate it very easily, and for others it's not that easy to get it done. So what you have to do is you have to place so it's better to do it when the penis is erect, and then you have to try to place your fingers on one side of the shaft and the other on the underside of the scrotum.
Okay.
So it's
Okay, come again.
Try placing your fingers on one side of the shaft underneath the scrotum, close to underneath the scrotum, and you're gonna feel for a lump, which you might. Well, you are gonna feel.
These in your notes? I'm gonna need a copy.
Okay, no problem.
I'm gonna need a copy.
That's why I said you have to do it with your partner.
Don't worry, I'm gonna find somebody.
But I was just about to say it's actually better for a man to go ahead and actually experiment on himself to see where it is, so that you can give your partner pointers as to what feels better, because everybody is unique. So you have to take your finger, or he can take his finger and start feeling for a lump, which might be what he might think that is actually the shaft of the penis, but it's like a little lump sensation that you have to feel for, like just close to the shaft, the inner shaft of the penis, and then you have to begin rubbing it.
I know that lump.
Then you gotta feel. No, that's where he comes into play. So he has to tell you if he's feeling like a different sensation, because just a regular rubbing, or like if he's feeling like something different compared to when you're rubbing. And so they're saying that sometimes it'll feel like he's going to urinate. That's the sensation that you're looking for.
He about to squirt.
Right. However, the prostate, what I learned is that the prostate is in control of the flow of urine as well as ejaculation. So you can either ejaculate or you can urinate. So you're never going to be able to urinate as you ejaculate. That doesn't happen. So even if he's getting the sensation that he's going to urinate, that's not going to happen. So I guess it's almost for us.
We can't urinate.
That's what I said.
If we're turned on, no man can't really urinate if he's completely turned on. If he's turned on, that shit shut down.
Fuck that. That's a man clip. That shit got their ass feeling like they about to piss everywhere.
So that's So
that's a man clip.
That's no. It's the man G-spot, because it's almost like
men now.
Because for women, if the guy is stimulating the correct place, it's gonna feel like she's going to urinate. But you don't, So it's the same thing for him. So if you're rubbing in the correct area, it's going to give him a sensation that he wants to pee, or he has the urgency to pee, but he's not really going to pee. So once you get to that area, then you're in the correct area, and then you can apply pressure or rub, whatever feels best to him.
But it has to be done with the fingers.
Yeah.
Not with the mouth.
No, not with the mouth, because what you want to use your mouth, your tongue, your tongue will probably get tired trying to stick him and rub and And I would say no stiletto nails either.
Some people's tongues got you know, what? Nah,
I don't see nobody letting me do. I don't see nobody letting me like. I don't want to do that to my dude, dog.
You don't want to take your little fingers.
Not even externally.
That's funny.
I gotta watch a video of it being done so I can know if I want to go that far. I gotta see the video.
You know what? I'm gonna go watch a video tonight.
Yeah, me too.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna watch a video too. If I watch a video and see, because I like how they do the prostate when they internally. I like how they do that.
That turns me on. Like they're actually saying that is kind of foolproof.
But you don't want to do that to you.
But some guys are very squeamish about that.
Because I know how. I know
how what?
I know what it. I know. I don't want to expose that somebody who I really like to something like that.
Why not?
No.
I mean, for some guys, they believe that, even in terms of like anal stimulation, even their prostate stimulation, they kind of make that synonymous with being heterosexual. I pulled up some statistics on it, and the belief that anal stimulation can and should only appeal to homosexual men can cause insecurities, leaving heterosexual men embarrassed to admit their preferences. I'm really privy to stuff like that.
No, I'm not.
A study of 1,478 heterosexual men showed that 18% reported a history of insertive anal intercourse. Okay, so a good 18% of them, considering themselves heterosexual, in some form or fashion, were getting involved in that.
I've seen some people who think they look good, and they don't look good.
No, but I mean, okay.
Just because you consider yourself hetero, don't mean you are.
I feel like anything a man does with a woman, it should not be considered. It should not be considered.
I'm not mad at that.
Right.
But I bet you that's still not 100% of that 18%.
But anyways, I mean, such as toys, they actually have toys that are curved like this that vibrate. They're called prostate ticklers, and you can insert it in him, and while he's doing and it's really intense.
You smiling like you be using that.
No, I have not been using that.
Nowhere brown house.
Nowhere brown house. Yeah.
Nowhere.
No, he's not going to go for that. I'm just
saying. Randy said if a girl put a man's ass, he gay. No, that's not true. That is not true.
No, that ain't true.
Out of that,
I ain't gay.
Out of those 1,478 guys, 15% of them actually admitted to receiving like people eating their ass.
Of course.
So,
man, listen.
And a whopping, that's a good quarter of them admitted that they accepted fingers in their booty hole.
I've heard that's quite common as well.
Right. So, why are you smiling? Why are you smiling?
In your man ass?
But you know what? No, not my man. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, I've
met guys and I've been with guys who like that.
As much as I've been with guys who like stuff like that, but no, no, it's like a man.
Click liquor.
What?
So you telling me you don't lick no women's click, but you lick man's click? Huh?
And I don't like women like that. If I like women, and I don't even like the way pussy look.
I like how pussy looks. So
yeah, you a man. You're supposed to like how it looks. I hope that's what you like.
Listen,
I like penis. Like penis.
About that, right? So I had got. You deal with a woman for like. You know how you have like you might deal with her and then some years pass by you deal with her again. Mm-hmm. So I've gotten a nude from a girl from it's like two nudes, like 3 years apart. And I was paying attention the other day because I was going through my old stuff. And I was like, her shit looked like it actually had some mileage added on, like there was, like it really.
You can't tell me outside.
I never believed that.
But
that one, I was like, oh, she looked like she was
running on the rocks.
Oh, you missing a couple oil changes, baby. What's up? You high mileage now.
What, did it get darker? What was it?
It actually looked looser.
How you could tell from the outside?
Because it was more bold.
Or it could actually, or
when women age sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that's what it was.
Or even weight loss and weight gain.
It didn't feel any different.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
It didn't feel any different.
I'm just saying.
It looked
from
different.
The picture. I just wanted to bring that up because it just popped in my head. I had missed it.
I don't like the way
I had that conversation with y'all before.
I'm sorry.
I've actually had conversations with guys who are like, they don't like to see women that have like neat vaginas. It kind of like it throws them off to like them being kind of too juvenile. I've had guys who said to me they like to see disrespectful vaginas.
No, because I've seen some disrespectful vaginas. I'm like, oh no. What the fuck is wrong with that? You need to be circumcised.
Ooh.
I've seen some vaginas.
Well, my labia,
they have vaginas.
What is it? The menorah. My labia menorah hangs
okay.
out.
Now you about to
But guess what?
Fuck you, just fuck my evening up.
Ow! She has a grown woman vagina.
Yeah, but I don't want.
Do you want it tucked in?
I like the tucked in looks.
Because what happens is now when she walk, you already know she got a steak wall, right? So now when she walk, now I'm gonna envision this thing hanging like this. And
it don't hang like this now.
Now it's gonna be like, oh, this is disturbing.
Okay, so let's.
This is disturbing.
Okay, let's get back to the discussion.
I'm not saying.
I show you a picture.
No.
You know you want to see a picture. Why you paying so much? Yeah, right.
No,
if you have
never
seen
seen a picture,
maybe I've seen it.
I would know. You keep it to think about one.
He ain't got no damn picture. Right. I don't even got no picture in my damn phone.
Right.
Thank God.
Right. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. So we were talking about stimulating your prostate. So once you get to that area, you can do a matter of different things. You can either gently stroke it. Some people might prefer you to gently stroke that area. Some people may prefer if you do like a circular motion, and some others might prefer you to apply pressure.
I like to apply pressure.
What is a gently stroke?
I don't know, maybe like this.
Oh no.
I like to apply pressure.
I don't want
you take your thumb,
gently stroke it, and then or you could be applying.
Listen,
like,
if you take your
circular,
I like to
or pressure, like pressing down on it.
I don't like to be that gently
pressure. That pressure.
I
think they like that because I tried that. Like,
I mean, everybody's different because she likes her vibrator up on super speed, and I don't. So.
I mean, you taking your time to get there. When you get on the train, you want the train to go fast. Hurry up and drop me off.
You just trying to be a PC fool, right? She's just trying to spray the wall.
They say hurry up and take a pic of your vagina.
So now, if you are to find that area for your mate, or you and him are playing around, you'll find that area. One of the ways that you will know, besides him actually saying, well, that must be because he feels like he's going to urinate, you will start to see ejaculatory fluid, like pre-cum. Once you have reached the area, that's really a good sensation for him, then it's very likely that you're going to see pre-cum. And if you were to stimulate it to the point of orgasming, then he would release like a milky, fluid-like, sticky.
And that's without stimulating the penis.
Yeah. By touching the prostate, by being able to extend.
Damn, I want to be able to do that shit to somebody.
But you are
like I said.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not looking at you. I'm just
when you say those type of things, you look at your friend friend of mine.
No, I wouldn't
Jade
be
is
able
right
to do
here,
that
baby.
to somebody.
That's why
I
there's
don't
three
got a
people.
prostate.
But I need her to look at you. Don't look at me and try.
But
I'm not looking at you because
You
of
don't been
that.
watching too much True Blood.
And that's one of the
Blood.
reasons it's actually called milk in the prostate is because that actually comes out. And to
Oh, that shit
solidify
feels so good to them.
to solidify
They probably
that
start crying.
men should really get into doing this is that there are actually health benefits of stimulating your prostate. They're reporting that you should actually make it like a thing to stimulate your prostate. It helps to get rid of like any clogs or any bacteria or anything that might be in.
God designed them perfect.
Yeah, so yeah, it's
So
actually
we gotta milk the prostate.
yeah.
Once a month, like us, we like our period. That's our period. Milk the once a month and get rid of stuff. What you mean?
You got me all the way effed up.
That's not gay. That's not gay. That's not. You're not even going in the booty hole. It's not gay. It's not. I feel like anything a man do with a woman is not gay.
Nah, you're not going. I don't even like taking hard stools, so
Okay.
So you like them soft?
I take stools off.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like hard stools either. There's something wrong with your stools being hard. Anyway,
I don't
I'm sure
understand.
people want to hear about our poop. So your
It's
prostate,
not that show.
your prostate will naturally store a lot of these liquids, which are used to prepare you like for pre-ejaculatory fluids are stored in your prostate. And by massaging the prostate, you allow many of the liquids to clear out, getting rid of any bacteria that might be stored alongside, because of the buildup of it. Yeah, so they're saying to get a lot of towels because it seems like it might be a lot.
A female says that's BS. All they need to do is masturbate and have more sex. Now, there is a difference
In the
between
fluid that they're talking about.
ejaculating
Mhm.
and orgasm for a man.
Yeah.
I had to learn.
So the ejaculation and orgasm. What's the difference?
You can always ejaculate. Your body's gonna always
You can,
ejaculate.
yeah, you can orgasm without ejaculating. Like, it have incidents when you probably like drain the hell out of your nigga and then he orgasms without even coming, without even really seeing any sperm. I'm sure you've had situations that where he come and like, he probably just have a few drip drops.
Just say
instead
this.
of
Yeah,
the
but that's
whole-
still a drip.
All that back-to-back stuff is ejaculating for a man. He's not having orgasms back-to-back. He'll die. And that's probably how some men die in bed. He'll die. Trust me. That yeah. But when you orgasm, it's like an intense body muscle spasm, and then you relax. It's a great feeling afterwards. You sleep like a baby.
Okay, guys. So milking your prostate is very important for your health. It's also a health benefit. It carries a lot of health benefits. You can even work towards preventing prostate cancer by adding that into your repertoire of stuff that you do during sex, or even stuff that you do by yourself if you're too ashamed to tell somebody that you like them to touch you down there.
I could see the amount of men that gonna be trying to do that shit to themselves tonight.
Yeah. So I mean, it's better if you're on hard and then just take your fingers and start rubbing below the shaft the perineum area where your penis ends, and start rubbing to see if you feel anything, and wherever you feel it, if you feel that sensation,
So that little bump, you can apply pressure.
you can apply pressure, but the guy has to locate where the bump is, and he's the one who will be able to tell you.
He'll be like, that's it right
That's
there.
it, because it's gonna feel like he's going to urinate, but again,
That sounds like a good time.
yeah, again, you cannot urinate
I'll be lying
and
to you.
ejaculate at the same time.
I
Well,
pride
I got
myself
worried
on
about
that.
like peeing on me.
Mm-mm. And
Don't look over here.
No, how are you in front of me? I'm not looking at you because of that reason.
Listen, you can look at her.
I'm trying to see who. I'm trying to think. Who can I call?
And like Petty was saying, stimulating it and milking it and orgasming is like two separate things. Like this, like even with us, like when you squirt, it doesn't necessarily mean that you orgasm. So it's the same feeling for men. Like you milking their prostate doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to orgasm, but for some people it happens simultaneously, and then it's like, oh, you know, it's like a big
man. You could get a man to do that. He'll ask you to marry. He'll ask to marry you and your mama and your grandma. He gonna be like, I need to marry all of y'all. Everybody who responsible for this
devil finger.
Damn, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna watch a video, some couple videos.
Yeah, but again, everybody is different. So even if, well, I guess you can watch the video to see the different techniques, how people stroke, how people rub, or whatever works for them. But you still have to factor in that everybody's body is different. So it's really up to you and your partner for you all to decide what works best for him to tell you like, yeah, that's it. Because he's going to know that he has the urgency. And that's all you're going to know. So yeah, that's definitely something to try
in the future. Most definitely. I'm mad my phone going dead. I had to get off live. My live was lit too.
Your live was lit.
So, I mean, Petty, you know, that might be even a way that can deter you from being so scared of doing the prostate, apprehensive, not scared, apprehensive about doing your prostate exams.
Oh, they don't put me to sleep.
I know, but I was saying,
put you to sleep?
They
did put to sleep.
Oh.
All the way to sleep. You got me fucked up.
But you know, for women,
say, oh, you're kind of close to. It's put me to sleep.
A lot of people don't do it because of fear.
And I need the good drugs.
For most people, by you just starting off with this, like simply massaging the prostate, you're discussing it, you know, you can never tell. It can lead into a possibility of other things. Like you can probably coerce him into trying other things.
Oh, no. I kick your ass out.
Why? I mean, but it can feel like you say that no, but can you imagine if you did it and it was so intense? And you were like if she massaged it from the outside, and then it was so intense, like, and then like a one trick pony, that was her trick she was doing on you. Have you hollering and screaming?
Oh no, the outside.
I got good money that she could convince you, like, yeah.
Oh no!
Let me touch you on the inside.
No.
Anybody who I like, I ain't doing that shit.
No.
I'm scared he might like it too much. He gonna start being. He gonna start requesting that you don't put your fingers in my butt. Oh no,
I'm not gonna do. Because I'm sure gonna take your good money if she don't get it done. You gonna be like, yeah, she couldn't convince. No.
I'll be mad as hell. My dude, like, babe, come put your finger in my butt. Come do that stuff you do. I'll be like,
come do that stuff you do. So that means you've already done it.
No, she's saying she would be mad
if I introduce my boyfriend to something like that and then he start asking for it. Like, babe,
I can understand how that.
I'll be mad as hell. I'll be like, what's up with this?
What's up with
this? Come ride this booty hole.
That's why I would never introduce my guy to nothing like that. But you know,
there's some guys.
A long time ago, I used to talk to this guy, and he requested that.
And requested what?
Finger in the booty.
And he did it.
And I was like, I have like a problem with feces and looking at and smelling and all that other shit.
Go wash your fucking finger when you're done.
Wait, but like I was young at the time, younger. So I was like, no. So then he kept saying like, he liked it, and I'm like, oh, like this guy is weird, and he like the first person who introduced me to like that because that's what he liked. And he used to be throwing it back on that finger. I used to be like, he be whining on the finger. I be like, what's up with this nigga, dog? Like,
So were you sucking his dick at the same time?
We used to do it all type of different ways.
Okay.
Like, but he used to like really be throwing it back. Like I used to be like, dog, dude, weird, dog, as fuck.
But you still did him though.
I did it because he liked it, and then I liked the reaction that it would get. Like that was
exactly
the reaction that he would get from it. It was like a reaction like he would get from nothing else. So I was like, you know,
I don't know.
When he was married, I don't know if he was. I would hope he was. I don't know if he was. If he was, that's ain't my damn business. That's my business. But shit. Hey, he liked it, and then there was this one other person. And that was it.
What was the story behind the other person?
Oh, the other person, it was just, I just wanted to violate him, that's all.
God damn.
I wanted to violate him, and he let me, and he liked it. Ah, bitch.
I appreciate you didn't look at me.
But other than that, no.
Right.
Then there's...
I have to. I mean, my experience that it was with me, it was an older guy. Yeah, I was much younger.
He was older than me. Yeah, and he was African too. I don't remember what part of. I don't remember what part of. I don't remember what part of Africa he was from. I know he was African, and he was like, he wasn't like shy about what he liked. Like, this is what I like.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna do what I like play with my booty. Like, you gonna play with this ass. And the way he used to be throwing it back, I used to be telling my friend, like, yo, like, you think this man, like, is gay? Like, what you think going on? Because I'm young, like, this is my first time, like, experiencing something like this. And that man used to be like, wine up on the finger. I used to be like,
he probably wanted more than the finger.
And then, well, he never asked for more than the finger. And then he, like, I think if he wanted more than the finger, he would have
said it, yeah.
Because he wasn't, like, shy about it. When he was in the position that he wanted to be in, this man would scream and holler and, like, nobody else couldn't be in the house because
the sensation was that great.
Yes, like, he would be like, he'll make animal sounds like me. Like, he'd be like, like, he's just like, I used to be like, oh my God. I used to be telling my friend, like something got to be wrong with this dude. But as I got older and more mature, like, I think it was just like something maybe him and his wife used to do, and maybe, I don't know. Or maybe something he couldn't get his wife to do. And,
yeah.
Shit, hey, Mistress Kima, here for the job. Superhero.
Mistress.
My introduction to that was the older guy.
Well, that I never did that to him.
And then I'm just saying, you're not a mistress.
He never asked for that, you know. And back then I wasn't tossing salads back then, and I was young. I was in my early 20s, so I had to be like 24, 25. Yeah.
Clit liquor.
Well, I didn't become a clit licker until I met my daughter's dad. He turned me into a clit licker.
That was my introduction was with an older guy, much older guy. And then it kind of manifested into a lot more.
With the older guy? With him?
With inserting, like, not only finger, but like something else. See? Like a prostate tickler.
Oh, okay. See, so, he never asked, we never used no toys and stuff like that. He never asked for nothing extra. Just with him, the finger, throwing it back on the finger was enough.
And then, there was other things that, later on that I got into. So it just manifested and just developed into more.
I was into the show until y'all started all this extra finger play. I'm just
I've met some weird people in my life.
I don't think they're weird.
I met a guy that used to want me to put makeup on him. And he used to want to put on a pair of my panties. And he used to want me to just be telling him he's a pretty bitch. Girl, after I seen a girl, he used to be like, I'm a pretty bitch, girl. I used to be like, yeah, you a pretty bitch. Girl, back then I didn't know how to do no makeup. This is before the
So you started looking like a pretty pig.
A pretty damn fool. Well, I remember one time we didn't have nothing else to use, girl. This man took the toilet paper thing off, the toilet paper thing, the roll, and was like, use this.
Back to the topic at hand. So, Petty, are you gonna like tonight touch yourself to see?
Yeah, I need. I'm gonna borrow your notes.
You can have it.
I got my notes.
Oh, wait a
I
minute.
can't even.
You gonna watch a video?
I'm gonna watch a video.
I'm gonna definitely watch a video. I want to meet somebody that's open to, like,
So you touching them down there?
open to things, open to not. Yeah, I mean, why not? Like,
Yeah, I mean it's really cool.
it doesn't have to be insertion. Like you say, you can stimulate it from the outside. I would like to be able to make somebody to be able to milk their prostate from, but a lot of guys
That
are
is difficult.
so
Like I said,
close-minded. Like the ones that you like.
that's why I was saying, like, if he realizes that you're into something like that, and he doesn't necessarily want you to, go internally and do it, then I mean, what's wrong with you massaging it from the outside? I think that, I think a lot of guys would be open to that. I think a lot.
You smell
That's
good.
light blue.
Oh yeah, you right now.
Yeah, so I think even with Petty, he was pretty receptive to the idea of just massaging it from the outside, and he's really off about being touched over there. So I think a lot of men would be pretty open to
See, I don't mind getting underneath my balls, like. So why?
So you like click lickers? Shit.
Oh, I didn't never had a problem with it.
Yeah, but you calling me one?
Because that's what you are. I know when I see a clip.
This might be just a gateway action to many.
It's been a long time since I did.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, like you could start him off with a little external. Before you'll be doing internal, and then you'll be wearing a strap on.
I got my ass
Oh,
in
shit.
1999. And still ain't.
Listen, I don't want nobody to come ask me to put no strap on them. Not nobody I like. Hey, my birthday's coming up. You already know what I want for my birthday.
But you could orgasm as a female. You can orgasm from penetrating somebody.
Hey, that shit turned me the fuck on.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. That shit turns me on.
So I mean,
you know that throbbing sensation that you get down there? Mm-hmm. Man, that's what that shit do to me. I be like...
So now imagine if you were wearing a strap on and it's actually...
a vibrating one. Jeez.
And it's right up against you. You can orgasm while he's orgasming.
But I don't want to do that with my boyfriend. That has to be with like one of them, like somebody I'm trying to violate. Like I don't want my boyfriend to know that feeling, and then he be like, "Baby, you wanna go get your dick?" And
Babe, go get your dick.
No.
You know what? You actually make a lot of sense.
No, hell no.
You could come in the room with a robe on and be like, "Ta-da!"
And then he on his knees sucking your dick. Oh no. That's for somebody you trying to violate, not somebody you trying to love for life. I get mad at him and start calling him all type of dick suckers and dick in the booties and.
You see, now that would be unfair.
That's why I don't want nobody. I don't want a guy. I'm not saying that would make him gay, but I just don't want a guy who's into that type of stuff. Like to be my guy.
Right.
If it's like a fun guy, yeah, like my little fun guy, yes, but not my guy.
Well, I certainly will be going home tonight to try and go milk my dude's prostate.
If he let you. If he let you.
Anything is possible. Anything.
I hope he listening, and when your ass come with that fucking henny,
He hit your ass across the head with that.
right?
I mean, externally. Massage it, baby. Externally.
I'm gonna try to. I got these notes.
we go feel
Nobody
around.
call me tonight.
We go feel around and see what part makes
Hopefully
you
I
feel.
don't end up in the hospital.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. You have to realize that it is a gland and it is very sensitive. So if you're doing something and it doesn't feel good, then you should stop immediately. Like, don't overdo it. You will know the sensation that you're looking for. The sensation that you're gonna be looking for is that an urgency, like almost like, oh, I might have to urinate. That's it. Any other sensations, any other like crazy
pass out.
Yeah, any other thing, if it's painful or anything like that, they're not doing it. You're not doing it.
Somebody probably kill them.
You're not doing it correctly. And if that happens, then just leave it alone for a few days and then try it again, because you don't want to
come back again.
Yeah, like you don't want to hurt yourself. Like if you do something and you end up feeling like a cramp or some kind of pain or a pinch, like leave it alone. Try it another day. So I must give out that disclaimer. And don't say I gave you all instructions either. Go online and look for that shit yourself.
I like to watch video. If I'm trying to learn something, like I would rather watch a video. Because they have people that teach things like that. Like they have prostate milking teachers.
Yeah.
And they do.
You can find anything on YouTube.
They do have people like couples can go and they can learn, or even a single person, I'm sure they can go and learn. They have people who teach that type of shit. We should start doing that. You know how many they'll be lined up outside. Can you teach me how to milk this shit?
Externally or internally?
I'm going to charge more for internally.
Gloves.
Lace me up.
Tell you what we looking like.
See, we'll be getting paid and we'll be getting off.
Well, this has been an interesting hour with you guys.
Interesting.
It's been an hour already? Yeah. See how an hour goes quickly and you all learned something.
It didn't go as quick as I needed it to go. This last 30 minutes been very long.
But I mean, I really would like for the people out there to go home, or if you're there at home already, try it and give us some feedback. Like, did you find it? Did you like it? That we
should
would
make
love.
a post about that tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna put some info.
I wish we could post liberal. I know the word.
God damn it!
It's so
on Instagram. You
gotta use that click linking muscle.
It's so
what muscle?
That's the click linking. Liberally.
Yeah.
Liberally. I wish we could post liberally on Instagram. Like everything we post, we gotta be careful. Like I want to be able to post a video of somebody getting their damn prostate milk on Instagram, and
I think that Instagram should introduce
Instagram
age or something, age requirements or something, and allow
Well, I mean, porn, it has to be. They're never gonna be that.
Listen, they wrote up those Instagram rules. You sent me. You were the one who sent it to me, right?
Oh yeah.
Because you gotta remember, when you post something, it goes on their server. And let's say it's child porn, or it violates some kind of.
Yo, listen, even suggestive shit. Like they deleted my wet fingers for nudity.
Yeah.
And I find that ridiculous.
Are nudity?
That was the excuse they gave me. But yet still we have people with beads in their vagina on Instagram.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, they
Can
need
you
to
forward
decide.
me the beads in the vagina?
Yeah, I'll forward it to you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you guys for joining us this evening on King Talk Miami. And be sure to tune in next week. Like I said, we're going to be back at 11 p.m. our usual time. And y'all are going to love the guests that we're going to have next week. So you definitely don't want to miss out. Thank you again for joining us. I will see you guys next week.
Hasta next week. Hasta la próxima. 1, 2, and look back. 1, 2, and look back. Hey.